All right, Coach, do you want to start with an open field, and we'll go into questions.
Okay, well, really proud of our team. Convincing win, tonight over an Old Dominion team that I have a lot of respect for. Old Dominion's a really talented team. They're young. There aren't very many young teams in college volleyball this year because of all the COVID kids coming back, but they're young, but boy, you can see the talent that they possess. And so we did a lot of good things today. Really proud of our kids, really proud of the atmosphere that was in there tonight, and looking forward to making it and doubling that tomorrow for these 6 seniors. So with that, I'll take questions.
Hey, Coach. I'm just wondering what main attributes you saw on the team today.
Well, obviously we were really good offensively. I mean, everybody's kind of come to expect it, but when you hit 472 for a match, you're doing some pretty good things. And, we had it working everywhere, which means Nadia was doing a really good job of moving that thing around and putting people in good positions. It means that our first touch was pretty good. Our serve receive was pretty good to allow her to do that. Defensively, certain pieces defensively, I thought we were better, and then I still think we left a few out there, but we're ironing those things out. So pretty good overall.
So 9-0 in conference play now. What is the mentality heading into the end of the regular season?
Well, we just take them one by one. We got a lot of challenges. Tomorrow's senior day for 6 seniors that have, given everything to this program. To be honest, I'm kind of tired of people talking about what Coach Hudson does for the volleyball program around here, because these 6 kids have done a heck of a lot more to elevate the profile of what this program is than anything that I have or ever will do. They're great kids, they're talented kids, they're team kids. They allow themselves to be coached, and they deserve people in Diddle Arena tomorrow for their senior day. And so, tomorrow will be a big challenge in and of itself. It's senior day. Everybody will want to put their best foot forward there. And then, we go on the road to a Charlotte team that's sitting in second or tied for second right now that'll be playing on their senior weekend, and that certainly will be a challenge. So we've got a lot of challenges ahead of us between now and tournament time.
So you just mentioned the seniors. Can you comment on the growth that you've seen in them from freshmen to seniors?
It's really hard to explain the growth in all of them. Those, the ones that have been here for a true 5-year period, the Hallies and the KJs and the Taylor Bebouts, and to think about where they were, to think that they were part of that epic NCAA tournament match against Kentucky all those years ago, that they were still here for part of that is an amazing thing. And just to watch them grow as young women, and to see the talented, driven young women that they are getting ready to walk out the door in this world is really special. And then, Logan and Nadia, the kids that have just been here for a couple years, what can you say about what those two have done? Nadia Junet, I just talked about her in my post game out there, and it's just a really special thing for me to watch. I remember the first week or two she was in our gym. I remember her just looking at me like I was crazy running this offense that we run that is so unique, and now to see her 2 years later be in complete control of it and set our team to a 472 hitting percentage with me just sitting there watching she's just a unique, special kid, and she really is the engine that makes this thing go.
Final question for you about the upcoming NCAA tournament. How do you feel that this weekend is preparing the team for that tournament?
Well, the NCAA tournament is still way down our list of concerns right now. We've got a lot of things we got to accomplish between now and then. We feel like if we can win out in the regular season, win these last 3, that we would be in a good position for an at-large. Be really locked in. It doesn't mean if we lost one we wouldn't. It just means we would really be locked in to an NCAA tournament bid, and that's our ultimate goal right now, is to just find our way back into that NCAA tournament. And if we can go to the conference championship already feeling like we're in, that gives us a benefited, to be able to relax and just go play and have fun in that conference tournament, and then get ready for the NCAA tournament. But, it's the time of year, you probably saw me going nuts a little bit about some very simplistic plays today, but it's time for our team to understand that those simplistic plays are going to be the difference in winning come tournament time, and we've got to get some of those things cleaned up.
I have a couple. You've really
really been focusing on defense and serve receive, and we held them to a 0 hitting percentage today. How did you feel about our defensive effort?
Some good things, some not so good things. You know, I see some, you know, we made some more controlled plays defensively. We still are leaving some plays out there. We've just got to we're getting there. We're getting there. I like the direction we're going. We've just got to clean up little things like understanding, you know, that if Nadia's a back row setter, we got to keep that thing off the net a little bit, or playing a ball that's out of bounds that, you know, we shouldn't be playing, or it was kind of little things like that. Our defensive effort was good. Our control of our digs was good. You know, I mean, we almost doubled them in digs tonight in a 3-set match, and so, you know, we're doing some better things there. I didn't feel like we blocked great tonight. And then the third phase of defense is serving. And, man, it was totally a tale of two different matches. I mean, we come out and we're no aces, 6 errors, with every single one of our servers missing a serve in the first set. But then from that point on, we were 7 aces and 5 errors. And so we really got that thing turned around. And my message to them was to stay aggressive, because this is not the time of year where you can get careful or start questioning. You got to trust your training and trust yourself and let that thing fly.
And then tonight, you know, Lauren Matthews became our career solo blocks record holder. I believe she's scouted by 2 blocks now. What does it mean to have a player like that in here, still with a year to go of eligibility, and just what kind of impact has she had?
Well, it's a really cool record for her to hold, because how often do you hear people talking about Lauren's blocking? Everybody always talks about offense for her. But, I mean, you can take it to any sport at any level. The great ones become well-rounded. You know, Michael Jordan's the greatest basketball player that ever lived, and he was unbelievable offensively, but he was also the defensive player of the year in the NBA. And, you know, it was apparent early on that Lauren was going to be a special offensive player, but I, you know, really challenged her to be well-rounded and become a great influence from the blocking side of it too, and she certainly does, and she makes them in the biggest moments. You know, the last 2 conference championships have ended with a Lauren Matthews block, and so, you know, but just like her offensive game, I think she would agree with me that there's things she can do better, and you know, and we'll certainly be in the gym working on doing just that on Monday.
All right, and the final question, you know, tomorrow night's already senior night, but it's also alumni night. How special is it going to be to have both of those on the same evening? It just kind of worked out that way, but to have everybody involved.
Yeah, everybody talks about the emotion that'll be involved with our seniors, but there'll be a lot of emotion in the old head coach tomorrow too, because you know, this group of seniors is getting ready to walk out into the world and be alumni of this program. And, you know, I've talked to several of those alumni that are coming back this weekend, and it's just special here. That's all I can tell you. I'll pick up the phone, and it'll be a player that played for me 13 years ago, and I start a conversation with her, and it feels like I'm talking to Lauren Matthews, you know, in the gym. Like, it's just a really, like, it is the highlight of my whole coaching career when these kids come back to support this program. And I take a great deal of pride in what this program has become, because this program stands on the shoulders of every single one of those kids and the story that they wrote while they were here as well. And so it's going to be a really, really special day for me to say goodbye to this group, but to also, you know, get to see so many people that helped elevate WKU volleyball to where it is.